We are going to be dividing mixed numbers. Our learning target is I can multiply and divide positive rational numbers fluently. So dividing mixed numbers is basically the same as just dividing fractions, but we add one more step. We are going to convert the mixed number to improper fractions. And we've already gone over how to do that. Then we will keep the first fraction the same, change the division problem to a multiplication problem, and then change the second fraction to its reciprocal by flipping it, and then we will cross simplify and then solve. All right, so we are going to change 2 and 2/3 to a improper fraction. So 2 times 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8. So we have 8/3 divided by 1 times 4 is 4, plus 3 is 7/4. So then we are going to keep, change. We do not have a greatest common factor other than 1, so we cannot cross simplify. So then we have 32 over 21, and we'll convert that to a mixed number, so that is 1 and 11/21. All right, let's do number 1. We are going to change this to an improper fraction. And then we'll just put the whole number over 1. So we will keep, change. The greatest common factor between 27 and 3 is 3. And the greatest common factor between 5 and 1 is 1, so we're not going to do anything with that one. So 9 times 1 is 9, 5 times 1 is 5, 5 goes into 9 once with a remainder of 4. So my answer is 1 4/5. All right, so 1 times 8 is 8, plus 5 is 13. Actually, I'm going to write it over here. 13 over 8 divided by 3 times 7 is 21, plus 5 is 26 over 7. Then we are going to keep, change. The greatest common factor between 13 and 26 is 13. The greatest common factor between 7 and 8 is 1, so we're not going to do anything with those two. 7 times 1 is 7, 8 times 2 is 16, so 7/16. We cannot simplify that anymore. All right, 27/5 divided by 6/5. So we will keep, change. Greatest common factor between 5 and 5 is 5. There's no greatest common factor besides 1 between 27 and 6, so I'm going to just change those two. So I have 27 over 6. 6 goes into 27 4 times with a remainder of 3 over 6. We can simplify this a little more. So my answer is 4 1/2. Okay, number 4. 10 times 2 plus 1 is 21 halves divided by 23 tenths. We are going to keep, change, flip. Greatest common factor between these two is 2. So we have 105 23rds. See 23. That's too much. So 23 times 4 goes in 4 times with a remainder of 13 over 23. Number 5, this is 33 over 8 divided by 16 plus 3, 19 over 4. Keep, change, change. This has a greatest common factor of 4. So we have 33 over 38, and we cannot simplify this anymore. Number 6, 6 times 9 is 54, so this is 62 ninths divided by 19 eighteenths. You're going to keep, change, flip. Greatest common factor between these is 9. And I don't believe there's one with 19 and 62. So 124 over 19. So 19, let's try 5. Okay, we can do more than that. So 6 with a remainder of 10 over 19. We cannot simplify that anymore. All right, number 7, 6 times 4, 24, so this is 27 over 4 divided by 9 over 1. Keep, change, flip. Greatest common factor between these is 9, so 3/4. Number 8, 5 halves divided by 3/4. Keep, change, flip. Greatest common factor between these is 2, so we have 10 over 3. And 3 goes into 10 3 times with a remainder of 1, so 3 1/3. Oops. All right. Zachary has 2.5 candy bars. He wants to split it with his wife. How much did each of them get? So how many people are we splitting it in between? It's 2.5 divided by him and his wife, which is 2. We'll put that over 1. So we're going to change this to an improper fraction. So 5/2 divided by 2. And then we are going to keep, change, flip. We do not have any other greatest common factors other than 1 to cross simplify. So this is 5/4. 4 goes into 5 one time with a remainder of 4. So we each get 1 and 1/4. If you wanted to add a label, you could add candy bars. All right, Ben has a fishing line that was 3 1/3 inches long. He must cut it into a section of 1.5 inches. How many sections did he cut? So we are doing 3 1/3 divided by 1 1/2. So it's 10/3 divided by 3/2. Keep, change, flip. We cannot cross simplify, so it's 20 over 9. 9 goes into 22 times. 9 times 2 is 18, so it's a remainder of 2. 2 and 2/9 sections. So he's going to be able to do a full 2 sections and then just part of a section. So he's not really going to be able to cut 3 full sections. But if we're talking about even sections, he's able to cut 2 even sections.